Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's a girl Andrea up here in the mountains. Well, school has just begun and we are starting the fourth quarter of the year and the school year. Whether you're a kindergartner, preschooler, daycare, or even a college graduate or an adult pursuing their career and going back to school. Well, today I want to talk about the difference between credentials and experience. Sure, both are very valuable, but if you have the combination of both credentials and experience, you are golden. You are actually working and learning from somebody who not only has studied the situation at hand or been through the experiences, but actually lived through it and can tell you the stories that only textbooks and slideshows cannot produce. My name is Andrea Mason, and I am an alumna of Les Brown and a certified global motivational speaker and a licensed coach. And I want to share with you the importance and significance of really honing into your craft. Because we are all molded and we have a calling on a specific industry, trade, skill set, or gift that is given to us from our Creator, Spirit, and the universe that has allowed us to share and be a gift to you in your time of need. I am here to share with you about all the things that of mental health, of abuse, bullying, etc. Now, in light of the new school year, unfortunately, as I have been unplugged, pardon me, but then got notified by family and friends that there has been some mishaps, disturbances of the peace, and unfortunate casualties that have already occurred in the school year abroad, worldwide. I want you to take a moment and ask yourself, am I being a service based on credentials, or am I being a service based on my experience? And if you can find a gift, skill, or trade where you can marry those two, then that is what gives you the advantage or the one-up in those in the industry. Now, I am not dismissing all the hard work, financial expenses, sacrifices, and trials and tribulations that come with individuals who just have their credentials. By all means, when they do internships, papers, studies, as well as theses, that's something that is to be highly valued as well as appreciative of. However, on the other side of the coin, a lot of individuals may not have the expenses and fundings to obtain the credentials. But in life, they have gone through many trials and tribulations where they have experiences. Now, some of you feel free to go to the video where I talk about that you are able, through life's adversities, to create your own identity. And one of the taglines that I've created and developed over the course of some time now is that anything you've gone through gives you the right certification, permission, and ability to help others overachieve it and overcome it as well. So this is what I'm saying to you. A lot of individuals now are going hybrid with their skills or lines of work, but also you can one-up your level by really speaking from the heart. Now, for those of you who've been following me for some time, you know that it is important that I encourage people to follow their heart, not the herd or the masses or the hurt and the pain and anger and frustration they have endured. So what is it that you do? What is it that you bring to the table on a professional level with your credentials, your skill sets, your webinars, your certifications that are on paper, if you will, your, what do they call it? I believe they call it resume, and then it's called a CV outside of the States. But see what you can marry or add on to it or elevate through your life's personal experiences. Now, for me, I have many of them. I have a book out there now that was forwarded and written. The forward was written by Les Brown, and it talks about victim to victorious. Now, a lot of individuals say, Andrea, you know what? Fortunately, I haven't been bullied. I haven't been isolated or outcast or abused. But let me ask you this. Have you ever been been the victim of your own mindset, the naysayers, non-believers, the false limiting beliefs that chain and shackle you to prevent you from going to the next level, this is something that you really have to hone into. And so what I bring to the table not only is the education and knowledge of over 2 decades in the mental health industries of personal professional development, but also I bring the social work to understand the social cultures and diversities of individuals all around the world, as well as bringing the science and the education and the history and studies of psychology from the brain and how we function and why we do what we do and why we don't do what we do. As you can see, obviously these wires are being a little bit temperamental, so I'm just going to tuck them in and just keep on going. But after decades and degrees in social work and psychology, I leaped into those industries because of what I was going and experiencing on my personal life. Now, for those of you who don't know, I am an adoptee from Colombia, and I came to America at 11 months old, weighing in only at 11 pounds. And what I bring to the table is not only was I gifted and blessed to be and treasured to be welcomed with open arms and unconditional loving American family, but on the other side of the coin, the trials and tribulations was that I've endured mental, physical, sexual, spiritual, and emotional abuse during my experience of learning how to fit in with society, culture, my upbringing of being Colombian, having a different features and physique and appearance of myself, as well as the way I spoke and the way I presented myself, and learning how to fit in. So your challenge today, before we end this video, and thank you so much for supporting me, I am going to include the links below on how you can look on various playlists. I've been doing videos. I have over 10 plus playlists according to what fits you, your age, what you're going through, the emotional, the mental, and the physical components, as well as the professional realm. So feel free to explore. But what I want you to do today is, before your head hits the pillow, be grateful with a grateful attitude for all the gifts that you've endured today. And if there were some mishaps, mistakes, or unfortunate occurrences, what are the lessons and the takeaway messages from them? And to elevate whatever you're doing in your life, whether you're a CEO, you're in corporate, you have your own business, you're an entrepreneur, student, or really expanding your horizons, write down on one side of the piece of paper all your certifications, credentials, and all of your degrees and what you know, book sense, school sense, education, seminars, webinars. Then marry that and add on to the other side of the page all of the personal experience you've endured. Good, great, bad, indifferent, unfortunate. And when you can find that symbiotic relationship and marry them together, you have a beautiful feast of opportunities where not only you can serve others, but you can learn how to serve one another. My name is Andrea Mason, your first choice, your global voice, alumna of Les Brown, international Amazon best-selling author of an anthology, as well as an author of Victim to Victorious, which can be found on Amazon, and the creator and innovator of Press Play, Plan Life According to You, LLC. I welcome you. If you found great value, of course there's a fly. If you found great value in this video, like, share, subscribe, check out the playlist, check out my website, and let's connect. And I'm ready to walk beside you to bridge that gap so we can level up and bring you from victim to victorious as you, in this crazy game of life, choose to press play. Plan life according to you. Be safe, be well. Te amo, and I'll see you real soon.